Hi there, Rachael-Jayne Groover here. Welcome to Awaken TV this week. It's going to be a quick one. I'm going to take you through a powerful practice that will support you in way reducing your fear and self-judgment. It starts with the question of where is your attention? Where has it been? Where is it right now? Our monkey mind, our habitual mind, the mind that is thinking almost constantly for most people, is so strong that it is what you, many other people, we've all at some level thought we were. If our mind is thinking something, that's me thinking it. And that is not necessarily true. But if you don't become brilliant, very skilled at directing your attention, directing your focus where you want versus the habitual monkey mind directing it for you, then it is always going to be extremely difficult for you to reduce your fear and your self-judgment and judgment of others. So people are quite surprised at an audience when I say that the number one key, the number one skill to reducing your fear and self-judgment is embodiment. It is embodiment, having a place in your physical and energetic being to direct attention so that becomes stronger than the habitual mind taking you off and dragging you around by the neck wherever it wants to take you. So 3 minutes, here we go. You can just close your eyes for a moment. And I first want you to find an anchor of your focus, of your awareness, in the center of your head. Cross section of your head and a little further back than you might first picture when you think about being inside your head. Just for about 45 seconds here. You are directing your attention, your focus, to sitting inside your head. Let that center point be an anchor for your attention. And drop a little bit further back toward the back of your head. And just rest your attention there. Keep breathing. Softening your awareness, but staying focused in this anchor point. And then move your attention to the center of your chest. It's right next to your heart, to your organ heart. And take a few deep breaths into your chest. And I'm going to use just behind the center of your chest, the anchor point there. So you're bringing your awareness down and back. And you're using the place in your body to be a magnet for your focus and your attention. And it's for another 45 seconds. Softening your focus in your heart, your chest. As you sense that part of your body, it anchors you. Out of the monkey mind into being. And then the third point down into the center of your pelvis, at least 4 inches below the navel and back toward the spine and find the center point of your pelvis, the cross section of your pelvis, and that will be your third anchor point. Bringing your attention down and back. Where your attention goes, energy flows. Where the energy goes becomes your life, becomes a focus. And so grounding your attention in your pelvis, up levels safety, feeling of security once you have it, practiced it enough. Heart obviously supports the feeling of love and acceptance and gratitude, and joy, and the center of your heart being the place of awareness, of unattachment, stillness, spaciousness. So this is something that you probably have done before, but I want you to up the level of your practice in it. The mind still has too much of a grip. It's not who you are, and you, or your being, your presence, your soul, your higher self is requiring more focused attention, being able to direct it to presence and to being over thinking. Doesn't mean you can't use your mind as a tool to plan. I've been doing lots of fun planning here over the last few weeks being here in Australia, but it is a receptive planning that comes from beingness. If I'm just, what have I got to do next? And gosh, if I don't do this and I don't do that, all of that mind thinking is not good planning. The planning that comes when the mind is just a tool is fun and creative and expansive because it's following presence, not trying to lead you. So take a few deep breaths together. Simple Awaken TV for this week. Please feel free to pass it on or click the save to come back to this a few times this week. How good are you at shifting your attention and directing it into pure being and pure presence where the mind is still and silent and nowhere to be heard in the moment? That's what you're moving to. Let me know how this felt. Post a comment below, and remember all of the awesome resources that are happening at Rachael-Jayne.com. Head on over there. If you are not on our email list, I send out Awaken TV episodes every week. That is your chance, your time to have a practice on purpose, presence, practical spirituality, awakening to who you are and awakening to your impact in the world. So head on over to Rachael-Jayne.com, sign up at the top of the page, and you'll also get my free fully expressed training there for a short time. So head on over there, get that, and we'll see you next week on Awaken TV. Take care.